Hey everyone, it's your girl Maddie here, aka Beavermosh, and today it's my monthly segment, Maddie's Monthly Metal Mentions, where I go through the past month, this month being July, and I briefly talk about all the records I dug but didn't get a full review on. I didn't do this last month. I'm sorry, I got caught up in recovering Maryland Death Fest, and by the time I got through everything, it was already like way too late to do this. Also, I'm kind of late this month, but we're here, so apologies, but better late than never, I guess. Without delaying any longer then, let's get into the list. Out of Chicago, Huntsmen gave us the dry land, emotive, Americana-infused post-metal. It's cinematic, it's varied, just a fantastic record from beginning to end, beautiful as it is haunting. Check out the interview I did with this band. Sacrificial Solace from Noroth, evil, grueling death metal out of Washington for those who like the more cavernous array of death metal. I have the self-titled from Incipient Chaos, chaotic, fierce black metal out of France. It's an Void Hanger record, if that says anything for you. Indifferent Universe from Ordalie. This is also a French black metal record. Vicious, big sounding, like the Pillars of Creation on the cover. This is cult stuff. Torn from the Jaws of Death from Severe Torture. Big, mean, abrasive death metal out of the Netherlands. This Take No Prisoners type stuff. Ciel, Cendre et Misere Noire from Houle. A lot of great French black metal this month. This band coming out of Paris with a more melodic, epic take on black metal. Really enjoyed this one. They write songs about the ocean. Crypt Sermon, the Stygian Rose. What can I say? Perhaps the best band right now in the whole modern epic doom metal scene. Perhaps more of a spacious slow burn than their last record, which I like. This is a record that I think gets better after every listen. Cutting the Throat of God from Auckland's Ulcerate. This is a mindfuck. The mighty Ulcerate return with some more avant-garde, dissonant, crazy-ass death metal. There is some seriously intense drumming here. This might be better than Staring Into Death and Be Still from their last record, and that's a modern classic. World Fighter from Helsinki's Angel Sword. Just that kind of wear your heart on your sleeve type heavy metal. Just a great time. Hard rock anthem. Just a great tribute to classic metal music. Torturer's Lobby, Deadened Nerves out of Tampa. Some punk-infused Black and Death. It's just a really unnerving, extreme musical experience that's very much worth a listen. Lucifer's Hammer, Be and Exist out of Santiago, Chile. Chile just puts a insane amount of kick-ass heavy metal records. This one is no exception. Big walls of sound, monstrous vocal performances, just great tunes from start to finish. Fellwarden, Legend, Forged in Defiance out of England. Some folk-infused black metal, really hypnotic stuff, worth putting on some headphones in and just getting lost to. Kvaen, the Formless Fires out of Sweden. This project has now moved on to Metal Blade and puts out a very satisfying, big-sounding, melodic black metal record. Check out the interview I did. Portrait, the Host out of Sweden, really putting in the epic in epic heavy metal. An almost 80-minute odyssey with peaks and valley and just riff after riff. Just takes you to this dark, occultic place, just pure heavy metal. Grim Colossus, Descent into Madness, is one-man, sorrowful, epic doom metal project, very much in the vein of Solitude Aeturnus. Hyperdontia, Harvest of Malevolence, this modern now kind of death metal acclaimed mainstay. Follow up their classic hideous entity with another stomper, fun, no nonsense death metal record. Barbaric metal from Germany's Prehistoric war cult for those who like that savage, uncompromising war metal sound. This is this month's record for you to check out. Triumphant Son of Darkness from Primordial Serpent, this very prolific Winnipeg-based black metal project with, in my opinion, might be his best yet. The Healer from Vancouver's Sumac. Big, oppressive sludge metal to get completely enveloped by. Horrors Beyond from New Jersey's Trog, just some caveman death metal. Absolutely nothing progressive here, but every track is a stomper. This is just pure, to the point death metal, and sometimes I need that. Resilience from California's Amarak, a massive atmospheric doom metal record with some surprising black metal elements to give it some variety. Violence Inherent in the System from Noxus, disastrous riffs, brutal passages, just punishing death metal with some weird atonal sax bits thrown in for good measure. Wraith, fueled by fear, Indiana bass, pedal to the metal, blackened speed metal, just some horn-raising shit. Inorganic Rites from Colossus, the long-standing experimental black metal project out of New York City. They don't miss, and honestly, this ranks amongst their best for me. Might be my favorite Colossus record. They kind of dive more into that synth direction that they've been exploring lately, but this time maybe a bit more subtle, creates a very atmospheric, almost soundtrack-like black metal experience. I just get completely sucked in by this. Seer Bliss, Heavenly Down from Hungary, haunting, majestic, atmospheric black metal from a project that's been doing that sort of thing for a very long time. Livskrumper from Norway's Gendad, a fantastic black metal record that is as melodic as it is dissonant, as perplexing as it is tuneful. A lot of surprises, takes you in so many directions. It's just a fantastic record that keeps me engaged and interested the entire time. And that concludes my list. Hopefully I turned you on to something you may have missed. Hopefully I encouraged you to check out something new, or maybe I encouraged you to check out something that you passed over because you thought it might be not be your thing, but maybe I convinced you. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. It would mean the world to me if you'd consider subscribing. I have a Twitter. You can follow. Link to that is in the bio of this YouTube channel. Leave a comment. I love getting to engage with those. Thank you to my patrons. Yes, I have a Patreon. No pressure to give financially, but it does help keep this channel more sustainable. It isn't free to run. But I'm just so glad that you're watching anyway. You right there. Keep it metal. My name is Maddie, aka Beavermach, signing off.